Let's go. And then let's tap this. Master slot. Yes. Let's go.
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you know who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. His illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window.
Yet.
Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
Yeah.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
Please, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lot.
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day. Because that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I did that down. What's Puppy? Puppy.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Puppy.
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
Yeah. Let me pause first. Watson's room?
Watson documents our adventures in it.
Yep. Watson's room. Let's go. And Sherlock. Finally comes. Second. And this. Which one?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Okay. And
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
okay, let's go. Right.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Okay.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
What's happened? mounting screen.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
Does it straight? 12. And now he should be upstairs. Okay.
Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
Not seat or that bad. Okay. Got it.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young too.
I can't read this, I can't. Reasonable Serfian. William Serkins, Mr. Sauceros. So, William. We come to 1 month in that £1 med 5 försening per annum och flattet paid. Useless.
Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Sherlock spannende bestellmagasin.
Huh, so that's why you came to see me.
Yeah.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
Yeah.
A leather satchel, what's in it?
I know that it's difficult for you to find a shop. You need to feed and grow the sun. So if that's what this red above leaflet, I feel there with solving a special shop. Maybe you two will help you. I hope so. Good luck. Suspicious.
Just some old things.
Hey, how was the feet? Not talk.
Please, sir, find my father.
Okay. Any more proofs left? So let's go. So not seat, but this way. Golden. So, yep, this way. Attack? No.
I don't feel thirsty right now.
Still missing something.
My mother's shop.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Any paid? Oh, no paid.
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
No. And then
Please, sir, find my father.
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
let's go. Dun.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
Dun. Yeah.
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
So.
Glue.
Let's go.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
Any beer, response.
Dump the bosses off your backs.
Mini Eat it, witness.
I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Yep. This is a conspicuous, right? Yep. Now we're going with this. No. No.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
And some whiskers, huh? You none. What's a none?
No gods, no masters.
Dump the bosses off your backs.
The child labour law sent your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
Want to sup and everything.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Oh man. Tak. No. Yeah. What's up?
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
No. Anyone? Someone? No. 30 minutes.
Interesting. A missing person. I should find out more.
That was double.
The child labour law sent your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
Dump the bosses off your backs. The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
The child labour law sent your kids to school.
Higgins, that's
See that
him.
gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Go. Oh. Oh, I'm going. I need people. I don't know where it is.
Whitechapel never changes.
Dirt and beggars everywhere.
One family. I see you. I see you. No.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheek.
Can see me.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Why not?
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
Hi. I see you.
What are you waiting for?
Boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Take a brush and get in there. Stupid kid. Stop crying and get to work. Stupid kid.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Take a brush and get in there.
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
Rain, rain. Oh. Go.
He's still here, that's a relief.
No, don't fall, don't fall. But don't fall. Going this way. Damn it, going that way. This way, this way. Let's see him.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor in the morning?
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him. Hey, Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Did you fall asleep?
Ducks. How?
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm saying it doesn't get cold again. Oh, no.
I can't lose him now.
Unreal.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard? Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. It's too dangerous to enter.
Yep.
Locked. Oh, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it. Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Uni. Look at this one.
I can't see what's inside.
Okay, let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
Yep, he did. Was a puppy.
Brave Toby, best nose in the British Empire.
Good puppy. Good puppy. Good. Very good puppy. So, archives. Can we cut?
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
Newspaper snob. Can we see Parsons symbols? Better arms.
Here it is.
Yep.
So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, that's sweet.
Go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
Vad kan man då? En palentkraft.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear? It won't and can't happen.
That's sad.
Come in, please. Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home.
How may I help you? Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspiration. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh, you're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Is there something else?
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Oh, what the man? Oh no. Them tail hunting down men.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Them tail.
My dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
And
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Más is it resource participant for special education program in October. Wait.
I've never heard of this man.
Yes, you did.
I've never heard of this man. I've never heard of this man. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster.
When you was in the fancy papers.
I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a very large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you. That then. Be hunted. Put on that. Let's see.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. I've never seen so many provisions for the poor. And so... bags full of food. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle.
Anti-grab. This is rucksack.
Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Toby! Where's your Toby? Toby! Toby, 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 Toby. Toby, Toby, Toby. Toby, Toby, Toby. Podcast is in book. Toby!
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
Toby!
Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
Then let's go, Toby. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.